Welcome to the American Dream. I'm your host, Karen Stone, and on this segment, we're leaving this snow peak mountain town for the sunny landscape of Moab, Utah. Located in the southeastern part of Utah, Moab boasts two iconic U.S. national parks, Arches National Park and Canyonlands National Park, and one of my favorite state parks, Dead Horse Point. Moab might also be familiar to you from classic Western films such as Rio Grande and that memorable scene when Thelma and Louise attempted to make a Ford Thunderbird fly. Spoiler alert, Thunderbirds don't fly. But I will be soaring today. Thanks to the skilled professionals at Skydive Moab, we're going to touch down at one of my preferred accommodations, the Red Cliffs Lodge. Okay, I'm ready. Are you? So I just landed after skydiving with the amazing Dustin on my back. Keith, tell us a little bit about Skydive Moab and why this is such an incredible way to experience Moab.
The thing that brought me to Moab was the view. And this is our 19th season. Next year is our 20th anniversary.
And how many dives have you done?
I've got about 13,000 myself.
13,000. And you?
Got about 8,800.
8,801 as of today. Right?
The best one.
The best one, yes, absolutely. Why skydive?
It's a good way to get you out of your comfort zone. It's a beautiful way to see the area.
Mm-hmm.
You get all the things in one.
If you could do this, you could do anything.
Absolutely.
Right?
And did you know we got voted number 7 out of top 10 most scenic drop zones to skydive in the world?
I did not know that.
Number 7.
Wow, number 7. So get your butts to Moab, Utah, in southeast Utah, and call up my friend Keith, Dustin. They've got an entire crew. You can bring, how many people can a plane hold?
We can hold 19 people in our
19 people.
plane.
Yeah. Well, thank you for giving me the royal treatment today, for getting me safely on the ground. I gotta go call my mom now and just let her know that I survived. Red Cliffs Lodge is my top choice for lodging here in Moab. Nestled just beyond Arches National Park, it provides a multitude of adventures from horseback riding to whitewater rafting, off-roading, and more. And for those seeking relaxation and rejuvenation, they also offer a serene spa, daily yoga sessions, sound baths, and more. Their cabins are a perfect retreat with scenic views of the Colorado River and outdoor dining with captivating views of the Red Rock Canyons and the river. Moab isn't just about the parks. I love exploring the shops, wineries, and breweries right in the heart of Moab. With so much to do in Moab, it's no wonder why I return time after time after time. Thank you so much for coming along on this adventure with me. For now, keep exploring. Welcome to the American Dream. I'm your host, Karen Stone, and I have a small confession to make. I don't actually like to cook, which means I've made it my mission to find the best places to eat right here in Park City. So on today's adventure, I'm going to be taking you to some of my favorites for coffee, breakfast, lunch, and dinner for what I like to call eating my way through Park City. Are you ready? Let's go. If you're like me, you probably have friends who tell you that you're just a little bit happier after you've had your morning coffee. So I like to start my mornings at Atticus Tea and Coffee, named after Atticus Finch, one of the main characters of To Kill a Mockingbird. Even though it's located on Main Street, right in the heart of Old Town, you'll feel like you're part of a community in this family-run and owner-operated local shop. With so many specialty coffee drinks and teas to choose from, Atticus is the perfect place for that morning jolt. While drinking your coffee or tea, make sure to check out the books, gifts, cards, journals, and other fun items for sale. They say that breakfast is the most important meal of the day, and I'm taking this assignment very seriously. So today we are checking out one of my favorites for breakfast, 5 Seeds. Whether you're in the mood for eggs, oatmeal, hotcakes, or even shashuka or an egg sandwich to die for, this restaurant has it all. Located between Park Meadows and Prospector, the menu at 5 Seeds was inspired by its Australian owner, with ingredients that are locally sourced and a seasonal menu. 5 Seeds is a great spot to have those breakfast meetings, Sunday brunch, or to fuel up before a day on the slopes or shopping on Main Street. What do you do if you're on a hike and you find a fork in the road? You stop for lunch. And that's exactly what we're going to do now. Located at the bottom of the Silver Star chairlift and the base of the Armstrong Trail, the Silver Star Cafe features all of your lunch favorites, from burgers, salads, pizzas, sandwiches, and more, all with a side of a view that'll leave you drooling. What I love about the Silver Star Cafe is that it's off the beaten path. It's rustic, and the decor tips its hat to the miners who put Park City on the map. They've won endless awards, including Park City's best places to eat, and they were featured on diners, drive-ins, and dives. So park your bike or your skis and fuel up at this laid-back gem. And last but not least is dinner. When you think about Park City, you don't often think about Israeli-inspired food. And you certainly don't expect the chef to come from some of the top restaurants in New York City, like Nobu and 11 Madison. So I'm super excited to introduce you to Nosh, one of my favorites for dinner. Nosh features Mediterranean and Middle Eastern options like falafel, hummus, baba ganoush, kofta, braised lamb, and potato latkes, and even matzo ball soup. This restaurant is laid back and is perfect for dining in, or you can pick it up and dine in front of your own fireplace. And that's a wrap on our culinary adventure. Thank you so much for joining me today, and bon appetit. This is a special limited edition 2023 Maserati Levante SUV F-Tributo in orange. This beautiful piece of art and speed honors Maria Teresa de Felippis, the first woman to qualify for a Formula One Grand Prix. Check out that front grille. It's like an Italian masterpiece and as clear as an Olympic champ speeding down the slopes in Park City. Those blue accents on the rims, brake calipers, and the Trident emblem, they're practically waving a flag shouting, "Hey world, we've got the power and performance dialed in." Under the hood, you'll find a growling V6 engine that's no joke, 424 horsepower, and a neck-snapping 428 pound-feet of torque. That means 0 to 60 in just 5 seconds with speeds that can hit over 160 miles per hour. They went all out with this devilishly cool Arancio Deval orange paint, a nod to De Filippi's nickname, the She-Devil. And inside, cobalt blue and orange stitching, because luxury is all about surprising your senses, and these interiors are unexpected yet totally captivating. Let me break it down for you. The person taking the wheel of this car isn't just out to grab attention. They're here to carve out a daring and impossible to ignore declaration. It's like how life in Park City isn't about blending in, it's about defining a lifestyle that's as bold as this car's lines and as distinctive as its roar. I'm Karen Stone, and this is the American Dream. You know, luxury cars and lavish real estate, they're two chapters of the same story. So get ready, because today we're about to explore a community and a home that's a canvas of luxury, just like that Maserati masterpiece. Park City is a town that sparks intrigue worldwide. Think top-tier ski resorts, the dazzling Sundance Film Festival, and exclusive gated communities like Tuhei, where world-class golf and on-mountain winter thrills are the heartbeat. And right here in the lap of these global influences stands a stunning creation by Harwood Homes, a local builder who bleeds Utah. And we're lucky enough to get in during one of Park City's most coveted events, the Park City Showcase of Homes, produced by the Park City Area Home Builders Association. At over 7,000 square feet, this architectural marvel is a fusion of indoor elegance and outdoor grandeur. With 2 levels of alfresco space, you're treated to coveted panoramic views of the 18-hole Marco Mira Championship Golf Course. Check this out, a symphony of wood, stone, and steel merging industrial vibes with a mountain modern allure. Now let's head to the heart of the home, the kitchen. We're not just talking about cooking here. We're talking about a 6-foot sink, not 1 but 2 islands, and appliances that can make a chef shed a tear. And the bedrooms, each one comes with a personal ensuite bathroom and direct access to the outdoors, like a private portal to the stunning landscape. Remember those childhood dreams of a game room and a movie theater? Well, Harwood Homes didn't just dream, they brought those dreams to life. Think state-of-the-art movie theater, a game simulator that's as thrilling as a racetrack, and an arcade room that's basically every kid's wish come true. It's more than a house, it's a sanctuary of entertainment. Someone once said, the greatest road is the one that lies ahead of you. Thank you for coming along this journey through speed, style, and pure luxury. From the roaring Maserati to the artistry of the showcased home, we've witnessed the essence of the American dream come to life. We'll see you next time.
Welcome to Park City and to the American Dream. I'm Karen Stone, your host for our exciting journey into the captivating history of one of Park City's most photographed landmarks, the McPolin Barn. But wait, there's more. A local photographer has given me the inside scoop about a heartwarming proposal happening during our shoot. that she's going to be photographing. This is the American dream at its finest, where history meets modern day wonder. Are you ready? Let's go. Park City is a playground for outdoor enthusiasts. Today, we're on one of my favorite trails, the McLeod Creek Trail, which features stunning views of the McPolin Barn. You may recognize the white barn, whether you live in town and drive by it regularly, or maybe you've seen photographs of it in one of the many galleries on Main Street and the surrounding areas. The barn is rarely open to the public, but we were able to get a tour. The McPolins built the iconic barn in 1922 using recycled timber from an old tailings mill with, get this, they did not use a single nail. They transformed the farm into a thriving dairy operation, supplying milk for nearly 40 years to Summit County residents. Inside, you can see where the cows were housed and where the milking process took place. Up in the loft is where they stored the hay and other supplies. The silos is where they stored the food for the cows during the winter months. They literally housed it all right here on the farm, from the cows, the food, the equipment for milking, storage of the milk, and even the home where the families had their offices and lived.
Today, I am joined by local Park City photographer Gabriela Santos. Thank you so much for allowing me to be part of this amazing proposal.
Yeah.
So Gabriela, you shoot here a lot. So what draws people to this barn?
I think number one is just the accessibility. It's right on Main 224. People can park and walk right over. The second is there's so many options here. You have this beautiful creek with the bridge, you have the barn, you have this beautiful mountain backdrop. So many options, and seasonally it's different each one. And then finally is that Park City barn is iconic. Everybody knows it, everybody sees it, and it's a really fun place to get engaged.
And what tips do you have for anybody who's taking photos here in front of the barn?
The biggest tip is time of day. So 45 minutes before sunset is really the most beautiful time. And then also angles of the camera. Make sure that you're not going too low or too high, and just try to have a clutter-free background.
Well, good luck with this. We're gonna go hide. So can't wait to see this and join you after.
Well, I am so glad that she said yes. Congratulations to this special couple. Thank you so much for joining me today on The American Dream. I'm Karen Stone, and I will see you next time.
Welcome to The American Dream. I'm your host, Karen Stone, and on this episode, we're diving into one of my favorite parts of Park City, Old Town. I'll share my top 5 authentic Old Town features that embody the local Park City charm, and then get set to uncover a property that artfully merges the essence of Old Town with expansive areas for comfortable and spacious living. Are you ready? Let's go.
It's what you're doing, making me feel like I'm falling. And when you're moving, I can hear my calling.
Old Town Park City's history traces back to the silver mining boom in the late 19th century. let's dive into my top 5 authentic Old Town features. Gallery hopping on Main Street. Artworks Gallery is a personal favorite, showcasing over 20 local artists in one spot.
My wheels in motion. I'm going crazy for you.
Live music at the Spur. Whether it's dueling pianos or local bands, the Spur is where the rhythm of Park City comes alive.
And I ain't playing no games, baby, you won't change. I only want you.
Savor Italian cuisine at Grappa at the top of Maine. The building is over 100 years old and was once home to a brothel, bed and breakfast, and a bar. Apres at High West Distillery. Utah's first distillery since the 1870s, it's also the only ski-in gastro distillery worldwide. Cheers to some of the best whiskeys and Apres cocktails.
It's what you're doing, it's making me feel like I'm falling. And when you're moving, I can hear my calling.
And our number 1 is Burns Cowboy Shop, a local gem and the world's oldest Western retail business. Across 6 generations, they've mastered custom hats, boots, belts, and more. Now I'm so excited to introduce you to this beautiful home right on the border between Old Town and Lower Deer Valley. This 5-bedroom, 5-bathroom house is 5,700 square feet, underwent a beautiful remodel in 2017, and was designed by Dress Design, which happens to have a showroom on Main Street. Truly a mountain modern home. What I love most are the expansive windows and views. This home is unique. With a first floor primary bedroom, it's a symphony of open space and panoramic views with surprises of textures along the walls. Let's head downstairs, which is an entertainer's dream, with an expansive family room, billiards, and a bar. And we can't forget the outdoor patio with a hot tub and fireplace, putting a bow on this picture-perfect mountain home.
The obvious, nobody loves me better, nobody loves me better.
Thanks for coming along with me today on this tour of Old Town. Remember, it's not just a destination for Sundance Film Festival and shopping. There's such a rich history, and I hope you find your favorite gems in this picture-perfect mountain town. We'll see you next time.
Die for you. One of us gotta say the obvious. Nobody loves me better, nobody loves me better.
Welcome to the American Dream. I'm your host, Karen Stone. On this segment, we are taking you to Utah Olympic Park, home of the 2002 Winter Olympic Games. And I'm going to be interviewing 2 of the most accomplished athletes who happen to be gold medalists from the 2022 Beijing Olympic Games. And because I'm feeling a little bit inspired, I'm even going to attempt to do the aerial ski jumping. Then join me as we explore the dazzling Two Creeks Ranch community right off of Old Ranch Road, where I will be highlighting an exquisite equestrian property that is the epitome of the American dream. Are you ready? Let's go. Very honored to be here with 2 Olympians, Justin Schoenfeld and Ashley Caldwell. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Yeah, of course.
So Ashley, I have to know, you've been in 4 Olympic Games. What was it like as a young girl practicing, and when did you realize, like, this is the sport that I'm going to attempt to do?
Yeah, I didn't know exactly when I first started freestyle skiing, my first backflip. That was the moment. like I watched the sport. I said, wow, this is intense. This is pretty crazy. I can ski and I can flip, but like, am I going to be able to do this? You know, between my first backflip and 2.5 years, I made it to the Olympic Games. You know, after the third one, I thought, you know, maybe this is going to be the last one, and I had a bad experience in that games, and then I was like, no, I really want to go back for one more try. And the fourth, apparently it's not third time's a charm, it's fourth time's a charm.
And this was the first time that the team aerial event was featured in the Olympics.
Yeah, typically aerials is an individual event. You win by yourself and you lose by yourself. But China is very competitive in the aerials circuit, and so when they hosted the Olympics, they really wanted another chance at winning another gold medal. We came in and we beat them.
Okay, Justin, you just went to your first Olympic Games. What was that like for you?
Going to the games, especially with Ashley, my girlfriend, it was unbelievable, and we came in with a gold medal, so that made it all worth it. But after all the long years and stuff, you know, going to a games was quite the experience.
So I believe in mindset, and I'm just curious, what is the mindset of the Olympian as you're standing up there on the top of the run?
I was kind of the jokester of the crowd. I kind of want to say, like, I was at the top kind of messing with people, like not really thinking that we were at the Olympics because there was that much pressure. But, you know, I was up there making jokes with people, I think lightening the mood, and that's kind of how I dealt with all my shit.
All right, well, thank you so much for joining me, and wish me luck out there.
Good luck.
Yeah, good luck.
All right.
To the pool.
Into the pool.
Yeah.
Thank you. Now we are in Two Creeks Ranch, and I'm so excited to be introducing you to this stunning home. With only 10 lots in the entire community, Two Creeks Ranch is one of the most sought after equestrian communities off of Old Ranch Road. This estate is located on 5 acres featuring 2 creeks and a pond, and offers panoramic views of the Park City Mountain Resort. This mountain contemporary home is nearly 9,000 square feet and features a floor plan that's perfect for entertaining, amenities including a game room, media room, and gym, and multi-level patios that create your own private outdoor sanctuary. The newly built barn features a guest suite and plenty of room for your car collection or RV, and you could store your toys and adventure gear in the oversized heated 3-car garage. Thank you for joining me today on this episode of American Dream TV. I'm Karen Stone, and I'll see you next time.